My friend, I'm outside an estate sale right now that I'm so excited to be checking out. That's because I understand this is the home of an antique dealer, so I'm really excited to see what treasures this person has and the price point that they're asking for the different things. I'm Nicole with the Draw on the Table. Come with me, let's check out this antique dealer's estate sale together. Check it out. It looks like they're going to have stuff inside and outside. Okay, this is walking into the garage, which there's a lot of stuff in this garage. My understanding is this is where the not so perfect or less valuable pieces are. Now, I'm immediately drawn to silver. Well, just because I love silver and I'm always right now on the lookout for something a little unique and different, or also possibly silver trays that I could use as chargers. I love the way this piece looks with the clear handle, but that dent on the side, that's obviously why they're asking $3 for it. It's just a little too imperfect that I'm definitely going to pass on it. Check out this teapot. It's a really unique look. It definitely would be a fun decor piece. I don't know about the price though. I believe they're saying $12, which is probably pretty fair. I don't think it's something I would actually use as in for tea or hot water, but it would be a really unique decor item. Now this glass piece is pretty unique with the blue diamonds. I like it, but at the same time, throwing me a little bit. I have glasses similar to these, but these have square bases, which I think is a pretty unique feature on them. $16 for 6 at an estate sale, that's a fair price. So far, I'm not seeing things that I would have expected from an antique dealer. Unique items, items that are going to cost more, something that's really special. This is feeling like the typical estate sales I go to, not the special one I was anticipating. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of decorators using small prints in their interior decorating. And there are definitely some interesting ones in this pile. I took a little bit of time to flip through them. Nothing really spoke to me or resonated that much that I felt I needed to bring it home. I'm headed inside and I understand this is where the higher priced or more valuable pieces are. Fingers crossed I find a treasure that I can't live without. As I mentioned in the garage, I am like moths to a flame when it comes to silver. I'm going to check and see if there's anything here that I think is super special. I love the size and shape of this cute little pitcher, but it is pewter, which I do still love, and $3 is a pretty good price. I'm going to think about it. Usually I love the kitchen area because that's where all the dishes, glassware, flatware, table linens are, the things that I love. But this kitchen area is definitely lacking some of those pieces. So I'm finding some glassware and some glass dishes, but nothing is super special that's jumping out at me. A lot of these pieces I've seen over and over again at different estate sales, and don't get me wrong, I do love many of them, but this is kind of a piecemeal collection versus sets, and I usually like to make sure that I get at least a set of 4, 6, or 8 because I want to make sure I can put to use what I'm buying and not have to kind of keep my eyes constantly open for the additional 1, 2, 4 that I need to complete a set. These are really pretty glasses. I like the green stem and then this wave detail on the bowl of the glass. These are pretty unique. Okay, so here's some dishes, but I'm not seeing anything that stands out to me. I'm not seeing antique. They're vintage, but even then, they're not super special. Definitely not coming home with any dishes from this estate sale. And it's becoming clear to me that even though I understood that this was supposed to be an antique dealer, this is probably somebody who really had more of a vendor booth, maybe at an antique store. And there's definitely a difference. But they do have some nice stuff, just not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting, and honestly, I found it a little disappointing. But as I walked out, I noticed a sign for another estate sale. So let's go and check that one out together and see what it has to offer. Look how cute this sign is. And then the way that they mark the path up to where we need to go. Love it. So fun. Before I walked in, I stopped and spoke to the person outside who actually is the homeowner, and she used to have a booth at a vendor store. So this is her collection because she is now no longer having that booth and she wants to downsize. So half off everything today. Fingers crossed I find some goodies. These dishes are so precious. They definitely make me think of the Tiffany blue. I love the gold swirl on them. They're so retro, so vintage, and so sweet. And for $50, or actually half off, $25 for the set, that is a great price. Oh my gosh, she's got egg coddlers. If you watch my latest video, you'll remember that I mentioned I keep seeing these everywhere and I'm still trying to find another use for them. I love how cute they are and the designs on them. I just know I wouldn't use them for the intended purpose, so I'm trying to think of something else that I could use them for before I invest in one. If you have ideas, let me know in the comments down below. I'm loving these fondue plates. There's something about the matte white color and the simplicity of them that's really speaking to me. I'm thinking I might be able to use these in a table setting in the future, but I'm not quite sure what else I would do with it. What do you think of these plates? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I love this lamp. It's not really my style, but I love the light brushed gold with the marble. Kind of got that coolness feeling to it. Not a big fan of the lampshade with it. I don't really have a place for it, but I'm really loving it. These black hobnail glasses and pitcher are special. I think this is the kind of thing I was expecting to find at the previous estate sale. And for $98, or actually it's half off, so that would be $49, I'm thinking that's a pretty fair price. What do you think? Okay, I love this blue teapot with the sugar and creamer. This blue is just screaming at me. Now, I'm not usually a big gold person, but the colors on this, the size, the shape, just everything about it, I love. Check it out. She originally was asking 65 for the set and then has it marked now at 40. And today, half off, that's just $20. I'm thinking that's a steal. These little tulip glasses are so dang cute, but $12 a piece, or really $6 a piece today, it still seems a little pricey. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know. These white frosted glasses with the red design would be so perfect at Christmas. The only thing is I already have something kind of similar, but it's $25 for the six, or actually $12.50 for six. That's a great price. I really hope somebody snatches them up. I was so drawn to this little vintage picture. There's something about the etched design on it that's so subtle, it's almost not there. I really thought long and hard about getting it. Wow, take a look at this piece. It's obviously handmade. Somebody put so much time and love into this. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm back home from that second estate sale, which I definitely appreciated much more than the first one, which I really think is because she had items that spoke more to me, that were more with what my style is and what I'm drawn towards. Plus, I thought she had some really good price points on her pieces. I could also totally picture what her vendor booth looked like. It must have been so cute. And I felt bad that she felt the need to close it. But you know, that happens. Sometimes just based on where you have a booth and the clientele that visits it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I really hope that she did well with that estate sale. Now, she did, like I said, had some really good price points, and I brought only one thing home with me because I was trying to be really good and only get things that I knew I would be able or plan to use sometime in the future. So what I brought home were these really cute bells of Sarna. I love that they still have the original tags on them. I just love the way that those look, and I have no plans to take them off because I think it really lends and adds to the overall look of these bells. Plus, what they're hanging off of, so darn cute. Now, she originally had $15 on the bells, and then she had marked them down to $10. Plus, that day was an additional 50% off. So I got them for just $5, and I thought that was a fabulous price point on them. Well, that's all I got today. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you next time here at the table. Bye.